while I was auditioning for FSP, I was actually at the base, at the military base, and I had to ask my my lieutenant to give me permission to leave the base for like half a day so that I can go to the interview with FSP. And the interview was like at 10 a.m. my time or something like that. And I was at the base at that time, and I was like, sir, I need to leave the base for an important interview. So I filed like a document for him to like sign and everything, and he was like, okay, can you prove to me that you are actually having an interview? And I was like, yes, I have an email. And he was like reading it. He was like, first stage production, Ian. What is that? I was like, it's a workplace in Japan. And I was like, oh, you know Japanese? I was like, a little bit, maybe, kind of. I couldn't say no, because like, why would you work in Japan then, right? So he gave me permission, and like my military base is like 2 hours away from my home. So I had to go by train 2 hours to go home, and then 2 hours back, and the interview was like half an hour or so. Or half an hour to an hour. I don't remember really. But yeah, that's crazy. And like it was actually funny, cause good thing that he didn't ask what the fuck the job exactly was, cause I don't think I could have lied on the spot. I was still in the army by the time I got accepted, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no. I had the interview. That was, I believe, the second. Was it the second or the first? I don't remember. It was either the second or the first interview. I was still in the army at that time, and I could leave like 2 weeks after I was there. And then by the time I got accepted, I was like free from the military for a period of time. So yeah, that was that. Why did you give up being a drill sergeant to be an animal? Because I was streaming before that, before I went as a recruit. I was streaming before that, and then I had to take a break from streaming to do the military, because it's mandatory here. It's not mandatory to... Okay, it's not mandatory to do the military, but it's like you either do that or something else, but the other thing takes more time to do. And I was like, might as well just do the military, because like I don't really care about, you know, I don't really care about how much I have to exhaust my body. It doesn't, like, it's not that hard. But like I don't want to like spend more time on the other thing. And so yeah, only mandatory part for the military is like the recruit to soldier training, basically. But when you at the end when you're done with your freaking training, you can volunteer to go from soldier to sergeant and do like additional training and everything, and you'd get like more money as well, but like it's pretty negligible. But when there's not enough people in your group that volunteer to go to continue as sergeant, then the sergeant will just decide people, like they would force you to continue. Like they would like look at every test that you've done so far, and your behavior and everything, and they would like get together and be like, okay, we only have 1 volunteer, but we need like 3 more. So, based on the stats, we take this guy, this guy, this guy. And that they're allowed to actually force you if you don't have a valid reason. So a valid reason would be like, oh, I want to like, you know, study university. Actually, no, that's not even a valid reason, because I remember somebody was just taken anyway. That's not a valid reason. I think a valid reason would be like if you have chronic pain from your training or something, or like if you have I don't know, something extreme. It has to be like really extreme to be a valid reason to not be forced to do that. So I got drafted basically to continue. Yeah. But I quit because after the training you're free to go, basically. Like, not free to go, but like it's easier to quit right after. And like I now changed to like doing the other thing. But you know, it's funny because like after you were a soldier, you can like immediately take recruits. Like if you go from soldier to sergeant, you can immediately like take on new recruits and then yell at them. Oh, that's funny. Can you yell random English words to us? No. Hot dog! With ketchup and mustard! That's so stupid. No.